Hi everyone, I've had a long YouTube hiatus. A lot has happened in the past few years, but I'm back with some yoga content since we're in quarantine and it's a good time to practice and get back online. First of all, sorry about the video quality. I'm holding my iPhone right now. I gave away my tripod to a family member, and so I just ordered a new one, but when it arrives, hopefully the video quality will go way up. So please just bear with me for today's video, which is how to hold your handstand. So this was something that you all said you were interested in on Instagram, and I don't think you're gonna like my answer, which is that there's just one way to learn to hold your handstand, and the answer is you have to try it every single day. Just try to hold your handstand every day. Do not use a wall. I mean, like, just standing in the middle of a room, ideally maybe out on the grass is really nice in case you fall, but you just have to kick up into your handstand every single day and eventually you will be able to hold it. That's honestly all there is to it. When I was practicing every single day, I could hold my handstand for like 10 to 20 seconds pretty consistently. And it doesn't even matter which way you choose to kick up into it. We can go into some of those options of different ways to do it in another video maybe. But yeah, basically you just need to try it every single day. Do not use a wall. You need to practice just finding your balance in the handstand, floating in free space. The thing is that I know that maybe a lot of people don't have enough room in their apartments or houses right now, or in their rooms, wherever they are in quarantine. So I do have 4 other tips if you can't kick up into your handstand every single day. So the first step is perfect your plank. If you can hold your plank pose with like perfect alignment, including with your palms down, because you can also do it on your fists if your wrists tend to hurt, but your wrists are gonna tend to hurt from doing handstand. So you gotta practice with your palms down, flat, spread, gripping the ground like you would in your handstand. I can put a link to a good video someone else has made in terms of how to hold a good plank and what the form should be like, but try to up the amount of time that you can hold your plank. Maybe from 10 seconds to 30 seconds to 60 to 90 to 2 minutes to 3 minutes. That'd be great. The longer that you can hold your plank, the more likely you'll be able to hold your whole body up in the air. The second piece of advice I have is mentally tell yourself when you practice your handstand that you are not gonna come back down to the ground. You have to mentally tell yourself, I'm gonna hold myself upside down right now. So when you go upside down, you have to think, I'm holding myself by my hands right now. It sounds like nothing, but I promise you that this difference in mentality does make a big difference. You have to think, like, now we're gonna balance. My third tip is to practice this exercise. I don't know if it has a name. It's like spirit fingers, kind of, but opening and closing your fist really strongly and really quickly with both hands for as long as you can. So it doesn't look like much, but actually it's very exhausting if you're doing it with a lot of effort. You're really trying to squeeze your fist in tight and then open your fingers really far away from each other really fast over and over again. I do this sometimes when I'm jogging because it's like a good thing that you can do while you're jogging, or if you're watching TV or just need a break from the computer or whatever it is. You should fatigue pretty quickly doing this if you're doing it right. Like, I'm starting to get tired right now, but just do it until you cannot do it any longer. And the fourth tip, I don't remember, which is why I wrote down a note. So let me pull it open here for a second. Also, you're gonna have to bear with me on the video editing because I got a new computer. It's not an Apple computer, so I need to figure out how to edit my videos in a better way. Oh yeah, I actually have 2 more tips. We'll say 4 plus a bonus. My fourth tip is to open your hips, because you don't need to jump up perfectly into hip squared handstand. You can just kind of like tilt forward, opening a hip, balancing with open hips. So practice hip openers like Nadaranjasana, which is dancer's pose, or pigeon pose is a good one, lizard pose, a bunch of different hip openers. You can just Google hip opening yoga asana, or you probably know some, you know what feels good. Practice those. So hips open is good. And then my 5th bonus tip is add a hop to your vinyasa. So if you're practicing vinyasa yoga, when you inhale and reach a leg up behind you from down dog, take a little hop as if you're gonna hop into handstand, and then step that foot through. So normally you would just inhale your leg up and back, and then exhale, step it through to a lunge. This time you're gonna inhale your leg up and back. There goes my yoga teaching voice. And then you're gonna hop on your standing leg, and then you're gonna step that foot through. I can do a tutorial on this if you'd like me to, so put it in the comments if you do wanna see that. So those are my 5 tips if you don't have time or place to practice just jumping into handstand. But honestly, you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to, and just practice every single day, hopping up and down into handstand, however you like to do it. I'm gonna show you a video now of how I could do my handstand a few years ago when I was practicing it every single day. And then I'm gonna show you a video of how I can do my handstand now when I have not been practicing it at all. And you'll see a huge difference doing the exact same thing. It's just practice it every single day, that's all. Sorry, it's not a better answer, but it's the truth. So if you have any other questions for me, anything you want me to cover once my setup is a little better with the editing and the filming and everything, let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and talk to you again soon.